Every day, chat and chart live during the New York session. Here, real traders share the raw truth, their mindset, technical analysis, and execution. This is where real traders show their skill set. Welcome to Tradin TV. This is your stage to shine.
Hello.
Hi,
Hey Rishi, how are you?
Hi.
how are you?
How are you?
Hi everyone.
Yeah, hi.
Hello.
It's my first time being with you guys.
Okay.
Perfect.
It's awesome. Who's going to share his screen?
I'll let Rishi do it. Come on, Rishi.
Yeah, sure. Can you please see my screen?
Yeah, I can
Yeah,
see it.
bro.
Oh, all right. So I'll just share my analysis on gold now. All right. So gold is actually it is recovering now after a very good fall from this level. So currently the price is making higher highs, and again the market is going for a retracement. So currently I'm bullish in gold, and at least I'm expecting the target of this fair value gap initially, and if it breaks further I can expect till this level. So this is my view on gold in higher time frame. Let me just go to lower time frame. All right, fine. So in 1 hour time frame currently the market is consolidating for a while. Clearly you can able to see, and also like I'm not a very big fan of these kind of big red color candles. So mostly it will try to recover, the market will try to recover all these big candles. So currently that is what I'm seeing right now. And yeah, so currently the price is consolidating, so it's better we can wait for some kind of discounted price to happen. So let's say if the market is breaking all the lows, or even we are having a very good support level. So if the market is bullish, like I'll always look for sell liquidity to happen. Like I'll just wait for the market to sweep the lows, and then I'll wait for some kind of reverse on the higher side, so that I'll plan buy entries. So currently the market is consolidating. I need some liquidity, and I need a very good sell liquidity sweep, and then after reversal I'll just plan for buy trades in a discounted price. Let me just go to lower time frame. Yeah, see, clearly it is consolidating now in 15 minutes time frame also. Yeah, and if someone wants to plan buy entries, you can plan if the market breaks this high, but still we are having very high risk over here because we are having more imbalances that is not filled yet. So it's better wait for some kind of a very good discounted price, then we can plan buy entries. So this is my view on gold, and I'll also share my analysis on Nasdaq too.
Thank you very much.
Yeah. So Nasdaq, like the market opened with a very good gap down. We're having a new week opening gap and walk,
Yeah.
and usually like I'm not a big fan of gap, and the market also, the market won't hold the gap for a very long time. Usually, whenever the gap is created, the market usually tries to fill the gap, unless if the buyer satisfies the direction, we can expect further downfall. But mostly, whenever there is a huge gap about gap the market will always try to fill the gap, like the imbalances. So yeah, So Nasdaq, the market opened with a huge gap down, and we having a very good downfall, and then the market completely recovered, and again the market went higher, and then a consolidation, and then again the market gave a breakout, and then again consolidation, and again the market breaks the equal highs. Okay, so currently it is falling, and again if the market, if I'm bullish, I'll wait for some kind of sweep and the lows. So even I'm bullish in Nasdaq too, and we are having imbalances that is not filled yet. So what I'm expecting is the market to fall on the lows, and the market may either take support from this resistance level, and if it takes support and then if it moves back on the higher side, I'll plan my buy entries on Nasdaq, and I'll target gap. I'll also combine these resistance and support with the gap. So my actual target is this gap down, but this is my first target. This will be my first target. So this is what my analysis on gold as well as Nasdaq.
I see. That was really nice.
Sorry.
And I agree with you.
Yeah.
Technically, we are bullish. We should expect price to go higher. But economically, or if you look at the news, I know, so people sometimes, you don't analyze the news, but I think they play a big role in this massive gap. And so this is not, I think this is not that kind of gaps where it's technical gaps, where it plays in the um, in the percentage. There's a specific percentage rates of market actually filling the gaps. But
Okay.
here, yeah, like here, this is an economic like it's war. This is a war gap, you could call
Okay.
it. So I would not trade it as a gap. That kind of gap could fill. It could actually fill, because we have seen it many times where all news indicate like bearishness and markets just go up. So I have no buys right now, to be honest. I could have a short time buys,
Okay.
but it hasn't been completed. I'm waiting for a sweep or a retrace from a hourly gap. I could have a
Okay.
short term um,
Even Monday is not
buyers.
a trading day for me too. Unless like if I want to trade Monday, I'll prefer Asian session to trade in the early morning in India. But other than that, like
Yeah,
Monday is no trading day for me. I just
yeah.
wait
If you
for the
could,
market show some price action, so that I'll decide my bias. Then I can go with respect to the bias.
definitely. If you traded today major session, you could have gotten like a really nice long. It's reject from a
Mostly when
5 minute, and then you could.
yeah, like when
Yes.
it comes to Monday, I'll always prefer Asian session. It's better to trade Asian session because the market may open with a new week end walk or end walk. Sorry, end walk. New week opening up like
Yeah.
whenever the gap like I'll wait for some kind of reversal entries to fill the gap.
Yeah, definitely. Totally agree with you.
And you say
Um, to be honest, this this move is like not very normal, right? So
Uh,
as Kabir said, like I might not be expecting a gap fill at least for today. That's what I
okay,
think of. At least I'm an intraday trader, so I don't look at like so bigger time frames. But for
okay,
me, technically, I think gold almost filled the gap. So
yeah,
and it started to reverse from there. Did a sweep in London and then started to like, just come down. So maybe it would try to continue towards the downside. That's what I think. I did get a long at the open when Asia open. I had one of my levels.
okay,
So I did take a long in the morning, but currently it is still in that confusion or like the sideways zone, which you said, right? It's not very clear like where it wants to go. So just
okay,
have to wait and see.
that's good. Alright. Like if you do have any doubts, guys, like you can just text in the chat box. Like we'll try to answer.
Hi. Someone says hi. Hi to you.
I think the market is trying to like invalidate this FEG, but we need strong momentum. The market should close above this FEG though, so that we can construct this as an IFEG, and then even we can target this high or this high. What strategy do you use, Sai, to trade?
So I majorly use price action, but I use a concept called standard deviation. So I
Oh,
mark
okay.
my levels using the standard deviation. So there would be a range anytime
Yeah,
from the open, and it would be a weekly range and a daily range. So I just wait until one of the direction catches and trade towards the direction, or trade from the levels whatever have been marked.
what will be your target?
Generally, uh, if it is like a confirmed trend, like not right now, but if it's a confirmed trend, I just wait until the next level is hit. If not, I just wait until the session ends. So whenever the session ends, that is where I kind of exit. So I'll show my screen just a second.
Yeah, sure, sure, sure.
No, show your screen.
Wait, I'll stop sharing my screen. Yeah.
Okay, the problem is whenever I show this, people will think I'm kind of scamming or something, because sometimes the levels work so beautifully well that the reactions are like ultra tick point. So I took a long here when there was a reaction and there is a pullback. That is where the Asia Open as well for me, like the core kill zone starts. So my trade was somewhere, I think, somewhere over here. I think the SL was below this. I exited at the session close. That's the kill zone close. After that, it kind of went sideways, but this was the trade. And most of the time, I try to wait for the next level, but it's pretty rare that we might hit a next level in the session itself. So if you see, I think NAS as well, it's the same. It did go below the level, took a retracement, continuation. It took a retest of the level and then started to bounce back in Asia. I was sleeping, so I did not touch this. But again, if you see, the sessions kind of tell you what it plans to do. So if you see in NAS, it tried to push up. There was this fake sweep exactly at the open, that is around 7 a.m. NY, and it started to dump from there. Obviously, the trend might change when 8:30 opens as well as 9:30 opens. That is the market open. But I just trade the sessions. I just trade the levels, and I just see what the candles are saying. That's pretty much it. So for me, as you said, obviously you guys were bullish. I was bullish at the morning when this happened, when there was a W pattern and then a reverse. Currently, if you see, this was the Asia sweep. Asia swept, and there was a lot of rejection. If you see, the sell candles were like, although there was a big buy candle, there was again a sell candle. Although there was a breakout, again there was a sell candle. So buyers have started to become weaker and weaker in this momentum, and you see that already, like there was a sweep at the end, almost at 3:30 after the London opened. I think 8 a.m. 8 a.m. London is what it swept. 8 a.m. London is this, I think. Yeah, this is 8 a.m. It did a double sweep. So this was the first sweep, and this was the second trap of the buyers. And when that trap happened, it started to create a bearish momentum. Again, this was the fake move, and from there, the dump started in the NY. So this is another trade which I generally scalp from. So you see, this was the NY open. That is the midnight open as per ICT. So you just see the reaction exactly from here. I think for ICT fans, this was I think this was the fair value gap, which kind of rejected from, and from the rejection, you just wait for a CISD or like a structure shift, and you just enter, right? I don't look at all of that, but I just look at price action on like a 3 or 5 minutes time frame. So if I kind of get any kind of entry pattern using that, I just enter, right? So that's how I trade.
So what time frame do you use to
That's
trade?
really interesting.
For my entries, it is like 3 and 5. For the trend confirmations, I use like the 4 hour and the 1 hour.
That's good. And you, Gaber,
What would you say?
like what time frame do you use and what strategy do you use to trade?
Um, I use all time frames daily for hour, 1 hour, 15 minute, 30 minute, until the 1 minute. And I use pretty much ICT concepts, and also I use order flow. Not order flow, like I use volume profile. And sometimes I
Okay,
use yeah, because I think volume profile and using it as the auction market theory, I think it's very beneficial. It just gives you levels and kind of bias if you use it in the higher time frame. It's not an entry. I don't use it to for entries. It's just to identify key levels, like if I, for example, if I have a multiple for value gaps, I just wait for I draw the volume profile, and I find where like the low volume node, if it aligns with a specific fair value gap, then I would focus on that fair value gap, and also use it for auction market theory in the higher time frame.
okay,
But I use like fair value gaps and SMTs. That's all. Like pretty much fair value gap and SMTs. That's all I use. And I use the New York midnight opening price. I think it is very beneficial um, concepts. I use it a lot on Nasdaq.
okay. So you do trade futures,
Yeah.
like you do trade futures, right? I'm audible.
Um, no, I don't. I trade the CFDs. I don't trade futures,
Okay,
but I'm planning to. Planning to.
all
Why
right.
not?
Like,
No.
Sai, what's the indicator, like the session timings indicator?
It's ICT Kill Zones by Vincent, I think. Vincent FX.
Okay. And someone is asking like standard deviation settings.
Standard deviations are generated by me every day. So it's not a setting. Had to backtest like years of data to find it, right? All right, we see a New York retest and a dump. So if it continues, then there is no stopping for this actually. Oh, okay. Any questions, guys? Hello, fellow traders watching from Kenya. Welcome, man.
You currently live in UK, right?
Yeah, currently I'm in the UK.
Okay. Doing any studies or you settled there?
No, no. actually came for work very long back and kind of like got settled over here. I might plan to move, but yeah, very soon. Let's see.
What's the taxes over there?
It's 40%.
Okay. Like, do you have any limit or it's straight 40%?
There is limit of 12,500 pounds. That is nothing actually, but yeah,
Okay.
it's like $15,000.
Okay.
Anything above starts to be like our Indian government. It's like it's
Slab, right?
slab
Uh,
specific. So if you
okay.
start to go above like 60,000 pounds or like 70,000 pounds, that's where it shoots up to 40.
Actually, the momentum is not that good.
How was Yemen during the war situation? Was it also like the borders were closed or like how was it?
No, we
Sorry.
have n-
Okay. Okay.
um well, recently we're not getting bombed, but uh during Gaza war, the capital of Yemen, we're getting bombed. I think by yeah, got bombed by the United States and Israel.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, like I don't know, maybe like 4 months ago, probably. But right now, there's not much going on.
Mm.
Yeah, hopefully.
Yeah, they said like a week break, right? So I don't know when Trump again starts it back. So
Yeah, well, Trump is playing the game.
So how's the trades are going on, bro?
amazing, man.
Okay.
They just launched it last week, and Funding Pips is actually featured firm. It's one of the featured
That's it.
firms in TradeZoo. So going great.
So it works like credit system, right? Like we won't able to withdraw the cash in the
Yeah, you
cash book.
can't withdraw. You can't withdraw cash, but you'd get the discount as well as the Zoo credits on every purchase you do,
Oh,
and the credits ideally can be redeemed for it's multi country right now, so you can redeem it for like US, UK, India, maybe UAE, multiple countries. So you can currently we have like prop firms, so you can buy back Funding Pips accounts using the credits, or if you want, maybe you can get discount vouchers of like maybe Amazon. For Indians, we have like Blinkit, Swiggy, and Uber. Uber is there, like universal, obviously. Uber Eats, Book My Show, Make My Trip, and a lot more. Along with that, we have like flights. I think around 400 plus flight partners. You can book flights using credits. 200 plus hotel partners. I think you can book like multiple hotels like Hilton, St. Regis, whatever you want to, like whatever luxury you want to stay. So kind of good, but yeah, let's see.
yeah, pretty good. What's your view on NQ? Hi, bro. Yeah, NQ, I'm actually bullish. I'm just expecting the cap to get filled, but it's better like the market already went up, so it's better wait for some kind of discounted price. Then you can wait for a sell liquidity sweep to go for buys. till then we can enter buys, but still the risk is pretty much high since we are having more imbalances on the downside. So just wait for some kind of retracement to happen, then you can wait for manipulation, then go for buys. Or you a developer side.
Uh, I am, but I did not do it myself. So I had a team. So
Huh.
they just built it with the team.
That's good. How come you partnered with flights, or you just partnered with an agency?
It is an agency which provides us the services, but going forward it will be like within in-house. So currently it's an agency which would help us, but going forward it would be like. But it's great. Like you buy a prop firm account, you get credits, and if what if you can buy a Indigo flight from Hyderabad to Delhi, or like maybe Delhi to Chennai, wherever you want to go. That's the beautiful part.
So in those different display, different words, but not kidding. Yeah, that is actually a step at the lows, but the thing is we are having many imbalances on the downside, right? Just check out from 750. We're having many imbalances, right? So it's risky to enter at highs. Better wait for NY open. Then, if you find any manipulation on the downside, then go for buys. Any doubts, guys? I think gold is going to fall further.
Uh, I still you do you still use order flow? Yeah, yeah. I still use order flow, but I don't look at it very often. Like I don't need order flow as a confluence to trade for myself. Can just watch the chart, understand price action, and still trade it very well. So order flow is just that cherry on the top if you just want to understand like where are the maximum orders going to get punched or like what is happening inside the market. So sometimes it also gives you the confluence to go big on the lot size. So let's say my traditional lot size is like one lot, two lots, or 2.5. If there is a confluence of a big order, like maybe a sell order or like a buy order, that kind of helps you to like maybe go bit aggressive on the size, maybe like 4 lots, 5 lots, like that. That's the only thing.
So you use but you use like
Sorry, I didn't get you. So someone talking. I believe on Saai I took a morning buy trade from the level. Yeah, it feels unreal to see this level react, and when people take trade you out of that, people will think obviously we are a scam, man. Unless they know that I've sent it like way before market has actually opened. But yeah, good you made money.
Do you trade crypto, Sai?
I just do Bitcoin sometimes, but yeah, that on weekends when I'm like bored.
Intraday or swing?
Sorry,
Intraday or swing?
mostly intraday.
Okay. There is one prop firm in feed I used to get frequently. They just issue certificates, and if you just look at the certificates, like payout certificate, the amount will be like $100,000, $300,000, $400,000. Crazy.
Yeah, there are things happening like that, man.
What do you think about the gap created during the weekends? I benefited from it, but that is a lot. I've never benefited stay over the weekends again. At least not for now.
I know some people who lost accounts in that gap when the kind of market just opened.
Yeah, like gap up and gap down trading is pretty much different from normal trading. It purely depends on use.
Yeah.
Actually, like these Adani group shares and all, right, like it's kind of blue chip stocks. It used to be, but
Mm.
like I think I remember like 2 years before, I think so, and there was a news that they involved in some kind of fraudulent, some kind of forgeries.
Yeah, the Heisenberg report. That's the one.
That day, like I was saying, like 16% gap down. I've never
Yeah,
seen
yeah.
blue
I
chip
know.
stocks
I
much.
was I was there in that market, man. I was actually there in that market. Heisenberg report. I think that's the one you're referring to.
Uh, I've never seen a blue chip stocks to fall. So these gap up and gap down, like it's purely based on fundamentals.
Yeah, that too. Stocks you can never say what will happen over the weekend. It's like crazy.
Yeah, and even like you can't trust a Trump and will come up with any.
Yeah.
I think this indicator is pretty good. Is
Uh,
it or free?
the
Like, I'm
yeah,
able to
it
see
is.
this version too.
Yeah, it is free. It is free. I use the free version.
Okay. There is one more indicator from Vincent. Like, it is locked actually.
Oh, okay.
That company made the report, had themselves shot at the screen. Oh, I don't know about it, but yeah, that was the huge gap down that I've ever seen in my life so far.
I like shots from here, man. Very recent.
Okay, okay. Like, Sai, are you going to the expo on June 26th? By
Uh, yeah,
even
Avik told me about it. I think I might come through. I'm not sure yet. Avik did tell that you should come, but I generally don't go unless some prop firm calls me.
like Funding Whips is the title sponsor for
Yeah,
the
yeah,
game.
I know. But they what these expos do is they call their most successful traders to their booth and basically like show them that okay, this is the trader from Funding Pips who earned this much. That's what happened in London at least when I went for the old expo.
Okay.
They make plagues of all the certificates, the biggest certificates, whatever they have done and everything. So that's something which I've seen. But yeah, it's from prop firm match, right? So
Yeah. So you're going to be the trade zoo competitor.
that's the only thing why I did not get an invite from PFM. Hello, hello.
Gaber, like, where are you from?
Yemen.
I'm from Hyderabad, bro, in
No,
India.
like Gaber.
Oh,
From
yeah.
Yemen.
I can't
Yemen.
see him only, bro.
I
What?
can able to see him now, but his voice is breaking. I don't know.
My
He's from Yemen, right?
yeah, Yemen.
Okay.
I don't know. I can't see him also.
You're talking to me. You were saying you cannot see me, or you just can't see the price.
So sorry, like I couldn't get you.
You were talking to me, or you were talking to who?
You only like Saw saying like that he can't able to see you, but I can able to see you. But your video is breaking.
My video.
Yeah.
Wait, are you sure?
Yeah, it's breaking.
Does it still breaking right now?
Yeah, but your audio is clear, but your video is breaking.
I think it's
I can't see him, at least for me, on the Streamlabs. Can I see him on YouTube? Yeah, I can see him on YouTube, man. I can't see him on Streamlabs. I don't know why.
hmm.
And the moment is not at all good.
Mhm. I mean, you never know. Like, maybe it would consider this as like liquidity sweep and it would break out and then continue towards the upside. Try to flip the candle
Yeah,
because it was kind of bullish the entire day. Yeah, let's see. Over here, it is like bearish on a 1 hour time frame. It was higher, high, and then started to make higher lows. Does someone else want to share something? We'll ask Gaber to share his screen. Can you do it?
sorry.
I was saying if someone else can share the screen.
Yeah, I can able to share my screen, but it's pretty good boring to be honest. The
So
moment
guys,
is not.
I can share.
Yeah, I can share. I'll just show this moment. Yeah, we can share.
In a long time, I've been consolidating. March, I would say was one of the worst months. I would say because look at this price action. Now we're doing like technically we're obviously bullish, but We know we have something really big going on, especially with the oil bombing. It's not a good sign. And now also there is too many escalations in the situations, but I still could. My my ideal trade will be probably just taking some shorts to here or longs to here. I'm not gonna look at this currently because at first for me I identify my chart of liquidity, and in these current market conditions or current situation you cannot have a long-term chart of liquidity, obviously. The only trades I like today, even though I didn't trade Asia session or pre-New York, the only trades that I will find is this 5 minute and this 5 minute inversion. At least these are the ones I saw. Obviously, I'll not take. We had an SMT pretty much here and here. And reject inverse this like 2 minute. Probably go long here if I trade Asia session. Bro, just target this one. Be 1 to 1.6. The heck? And this 5 minute was also fine. We should land the lows, even though we have these lows that I don't like. The reason this trade could be a low win rate or low rating, it wouldn't reach to the A minus. It will be in B plus setup. If we could hit at the midnight opening price, it would be a lot better trade, but unfortunately, we start reversing before that. It is what it is. It's just all hindsight. Doesn't matter. Now I could look to this. Obviously, my joint flexibility right now is this. I think if, but this range is so small compared to the what I expect during market open today. But if I would trade pre-markets, I would put some to the tracement here and go long. Just the best joint flexibility right now. Otherwise, probably I would, if we sweep this, and if we could get an SMT with this one guy, I would, yeah, it looks like NQ is going to sweep this high before ES does. So if we can have an SMT here, I'd be, I'm research tracing. This will be my joint of liquidity because we also close to the midnight opening price. I don't think market could start bombing. I think it's very difficult for the price to go to the previous week high. Even though technically we are obviously bullish, we're rejecting from a daily fair value gap, but still not the best play, even though it's possible.
Pretty boring day.
Yeah, and like, can we end the stream? Can we end the stream? Hello,
I am okay from my side. What about others?
Gaber. Like, what about you?
Yeah, it's okay. It's fine.
It's pretty good. Price action. All right,
Yeah.
let's end the stream. Like, yeah. Thank you for joining, guys. We'll see you all in another stream. Hope you have a great day.
Thank you guys. See you
Thank you.
again.